Today we're going to talk about this Teach Yourself to Draw by Sarah Brown. We were sent this book to review, and I could tell we are just blown away by the materials that are in all of these books by Sarah Brown. Basically, we got this book about an hour and a half ago in the mail, right? This is my son Cole, and he won't put this book down because he loves it. So let's open the book. Okay, so let's basically, in the book, the first page shows a beautifully rendered sketch of, not really sure what kind of bird that is, I'm not a bird expert. And then the next page is tracing. This is Cole's work, and as we went through the book, I talked to him a little bit more. This is once again an artist rendering of this. And so he started by tracing, and then as he went on, we talked a little bit more about doing more with shading, which he's still getting the hang of. And he did a really good job on some of the cat pages, but these are just beautiful illustrations. And our plan for this is that we will trace these animals and then and then we will color them at the end. So we'll have these beautiful pictures at the end that he has drawn. And I just, as someone who's got a background in art, and I took some art classes in college, I love the way that you can, as a learning child and as an adult, you can learn so much just on shading, shadows, shape, line. Just there's so many different art aspects in all of these, and I love that there's an example page, and then you flip to the next page, and there's one that's done much lighter, so you can fill in the detail as you go. So, and Cole, do you have anything to say about this?
This is the one I did. That was
Yes.
the best one.
Right, this is when we talked about tracing more exact lines and doing like the fur. That was what he was instead of just tracing lines sideways.
And this one I did too.
Yes. His lion so far, I think that might be my favorite one that he's done so far.
What?
The lion. This lion.
What about this one? This one.
That one's good too. Yes.
This.
So basically this book has a ton of pages like this. I suspect that probably by about 6 p.m. tonight he will have finished the entire book. I don't know exactly what we're going to do after that, but he just is really taken to this book. He's always been into drawing and art and animals, so this is just a perfect blend for him. But like I said, as someone who's got a background in art, I just really see these as wonderful tools for adults or children to learn more about art and more about drawing. So, Cole, do you have anything more to add?
See, I'm drawing a frog right now.
Okay. So we also talked about pencil, not pressing on the pencil so hard all the time, and being able to use lighter lines and not having to just push as hard as we can on the pencil. So. Anyway, this book, once again, is Teach Yourself to Draw. Excuse me, So it's got 70 animals in it, and you can trace, draw, color, and sketch. So presumably, I guess if you could actually use this blank page over here too to sketch. That's another thing. You could use this blank page over here next to the artist. So if you want to have them side by side, you could try to draw your own. Once again, over here, you could do the same thing. You could even you can see through this page. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see on the video, but you could even trace it from the back side and then use that for the next page. So, I mean, just talk about just a really open-ended and awesome tool for drawing. I think we're going to end up doing some of that, aren't we? Tracing from the back side. That'll be fun. Right, Cole?
You can see well.
Yeah. Well, we'll work on that later.
Can I see the video?
So you can say goodbye.
Bye.
And say, thank you, Thinking Tree.
Thank you, Thinking Tree.
And we'll be doing some more reviews because you got several books today, didn't you?
Can I see the book now?
Yes.